What is up, everybody? JoesphGames here, and welcome back to another episode of Nascar 07. In the last episode, we had a showdown with Ryan Newman, and of course, we won our second race in the Wheel-In Modified series as well. Let's take a look at those standings. So, in the Craftsman's Truck series, we can see we are fourth, 117 points back from the leader, Tommy Bell, who has 660 points. We have 543. And in the Wheel-In Modified series, we're top, where you have 655 points, 33 points ahead of Martin Humphreys, who is in second place. In today's episode, where are we going? I honestly don't know. Where are we going? We have a charity race at the Indianapolis Raceway Park. We have a race at Meadow Creek. And we might be able to fit in some qualifying from Old Spice Speedway for the Cheese Wheel 200 and possibly the race as well, depending on how long the race is at the Cheese Wheel 200. How long's the race? That's the Aaron's 312 at Talladega. What have we got here? Cheese Wheel 200, 10 laps. I think we could do that. I think we could definitely do that. But let's go to a charity race. I know we'll nickname it something on our own. The British Heart Foundation 200. That'll do. The British Heart Foundation 200. We can see that Brian Vickers won the DirecTV 500. And that is all we need to say about me. So, charity race. If you win this, you get 4,000 skill points. Not bad. Which could be used for upgrades, but, I don't really want to use them because, make the game incredibly easy. So, I don't want to do that. I mean, I could show off skill points and show you guys what skill points do, but, I might do that at the end of this. I might do that after this race. But, I'm not going to use them because, I don't really like the idea of it. It makes it incredibly easy.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so here we are at the Indianapolis Motor Raceway Park for the race. And basically you start, there's no qualifying session, you start off at the back, you go and make it to the front to gain the positions. You've got 12 laps to do it in. Let's see if we can do it. I mean, it's taken me a lap to get into a place where I can actually do something. And it's not that bad here. I like this track. It's short, but it's also quick. And you can get up to speed really quickly and do what you need to do really, really quickly. You look at, I'm second, it's the third lap, and I'm in third place. The 146 is not going to be happy with me. But can we get around the Old Spice car without me crashing into the Old Spice car? Would be nice. There we go. Okay.
Number 163, high up high. The 163 car.
You might not like that one.
Number 163 is looking to make a move.
There we go. Now we are in the lead fully, and I am able to race properly and not be crashing around the place. Because I like being in first place. It's just that, I have a lot of work. It's a lot of work to get to first place, especially from last. And in NASCAR, that happens a lot. I like that about NASCAR. I mean, I just before recording this, I was watching the Kansas race, and Kansas this week was actually pretty cool. I like the Kansas race. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to a NASCAR race one day. One day, I would like to actually go to a NASCAR race. But, I would want a race where I could see all of the action. So, for example, Bristol would probably be a track where I would like to go and see. Because in Bristol, it's a very small place. It reminds me much of a football stadium. So, basically, you could see the entire track from, your seat, depending on where you're sat. And not And in most tracks you can't do that, so it's really hard to figure out like where the best place to go and see NASCAR is, because I've been to like races before, I've been to motorsports races before, but like you barely see anything. That's the problem with racing. You can stand by one section of the track and then you see cars go zoom by, and that's it. You don't see them again for a bit, and then they go zoom by again, and like that's kind of boring after a while. I mean, I guess maybe like sports like this are good to watch on the TV. I guess maybe that's the same with like golf and there's some other sports. I mean, there are lots of sports where you should like just either play or watch on TV. And then there are some sports you could actually go to the stadium and enjoy. Go to the place where it is and enjoy it. Because, you know, it's fun to enjoy. And I'm not sure what... I think like a lot of esports are the exact same. If you're like taking part in it, or you're watching on Twitch, great. If you're there, it's kind of a boring thing, in my personal opinion. But then that's probably just how it looks. I mean, I don't know. There may be ways to get to keep the crowd excited and stuff like that for the race and stuff like that. I don't know. This was easy. I just randomly talked about watching sports and playing sports and standing in the crowd for sports, and I'm already on the white flag lap. What the hell, game? I might have to put the difficulty up now. I've got the controls back to the way I want them to. Now I'm winning every race. I might have to put the difficulty back up. You know what? I actually might do that. I might actually put the difficulty back up now I'm winning races again. I just need to get used to controls so that I stop playing it for a bit, or get the controls back to the way I wanted them.
Let's all go to victory lane.
That was a bit too easy. That was a bit too easy. 4-second lead. What the hell? I didn't even want to take a victory lap on that. Yay, won the All-State Good Hands Award, apparently. I crashed a bit. Does that not count? And there we are in victory lane. I don't think I can anger anybody in a charity race. I can only angry people or make people... Like, I can only gain friends and allies when... friends and rivals, sorry, when I'm not in a charity race, when I'm actually in an official race on the calendar. So, that was our first race. Let's go and have a look at these points that I have. I have a lot of money now, too. Not enough to buy a team, but, like, I'm just saying I have a lot of money. Can't really do anything with the money until I buy a team, but, like, we'll see. Anyway, so in career status, we can see where our hero-villain meter is, and it's okay. It's okay. It's not great, but, like, it's something. And then in my NASCAR, we can go to skill points, and we can look at the tasks, and then if we... these are certain tasks you can do, and if you do the tasks, you can get stuff from doing the tasks. And you get skill points for doing that, so that's pretty cool. I might have to try a few of those. And then you can spend your skill points here in the Chase Plates shop, and you can buy things in the Chase Plates shop. You can buy pole position qualifying positions. I don't exactly know how that works and like stuff like that, but like apparently it can give you pole position, and that's a little bit cheap for me. There's bonus tracks you can buy. There's for free play mode. There's you can turn every course into night tracks or day tracks. There's special tracks you can buy. There's special paint schemes you can buy. There's even special cars you can buy as well. Yeah, here's paint schemes you can buy. There's special drivers you can buy, like Dale Earnhardt Sr. God rest his soul. We also have special cars you can buy as well. And lots of other stuff too. You can even unlock fantasy drivers. I don't know what that means, but like, yeah, you can do that. There's sponsors you can unlock and everything. There's a lot of things you can unlock in this mode. I'm probably not going to buy any. I just wanted to show you that's what you do with your skill points. You earn skill points and then you can spend them on those. And now, now that I am winning races again, I am going to switch the gameplay up. Veteran. Let's go back to Veteran. Let's save the game because I forgot to turn autosave off. And now we can go and actually race in our next race. So, our next race is around Meadow Creek. Let's go for it. The Brooker Circuit 150. Let's go for it. Okay, so Tony Stewart won the O'Reilly 300. Greg Biffle won the Samsung / Radio Shack 500. That's at Texas. And we are about to race here in the Wheeler Modified Series at Meadow Creek. When it loads, that is. Come on, load. I should really cut out load screens, shouldn't I? That'd be an interesting way. Because I probably could fit in another race if I cut out load screens. Anyway, it is time to do some qualifying. I do practice, but the fact is, practice is just like race around the track. It doesn't do anything. There are other cars on the track, but you're just racing for time, really. And like qualifying is racing for time, but there's no other cars on the track. So, yeah, not really fun. Here we go, we're running this lap, guys. Green, green. Really, like one little scrape with the wall is going to cost me all my time.
Got one more. Keep digging.
We stay low. We can beat the time back. This looks like a good lap.
Nice run. We got a good spot.
8th. I will take it. I will take 8th to start off this race. I like that. That was good.
Get ready. We're going green.
Here we go.
Green flag. Jump on it.
Green, green, green. And we are racing around the Meadow Creek. I need to get to the inside. Need and keep up with these guys as well. Hopefully I can do that. There's this whole team communicator thing that I can do with the 115 car since he's part of my team, but like it's really hard to like control it and control the race.
Looks like you can run the track together. Good luck.
So I've asked him to work with me. Hopefully he will, and we can try and get back up. We can try and get up to the front. There's other things you can ask too. You can ask for a follow. You can ask to block. Once you pass your teammates, you can ask them to block. And there's a whole load of other things you can ask too in the options menu. I think if you have like there was an optional microphone you could buy with like singing games, and if you plug that into this game, you could use it to ask your teammate a whole load of new other things. You can even apologise for little fender tips like that.
The 115 car is closing the gap behind you. They're all clear, whatever you need. Hello, watch it. Take it easy out there. Is everything okay?
He nudged. Oh, he nudged me, and I crashed.
Alright, interval between you and the leader is 4.5.
I am finishing 10th. And all because I got nudged.
Still there. Still inside.
All because I got nudged. These
Still
cars,
there. That'll put you back. Alright,
these modified cars are a little bit hard to handle sometimes. I should probably let them go by so I can get to the inside without doing that. See what I mean by fickle? And there's no
halfway there, buddy. Time to start making some moves now. Let's go.
there's no cautions in the modified series, so I just literally flipped that guy.
131.
Wow. I could have endangered his life doing that.
Won't forget that one. Still alongside. Time to go. He's still there. That's another one in the rear view. Still hanging on.
I gotta get to I
Slow
gotta
it down a little bit.
do this on the inside. There we go.
Going to about halfway on fuel. Keep up the good work.
People hate me, but I don't mind.
Still outside. All clear.
There we go. Got control of the car again now. I'm gonna finish 10th, but like,
Number 158 isn't gonna like that.
they just like bunched up. And, like,
Good job.
I was coming in fast, and they were like not moving.
Don't worry about it, man.
Can I please be on the inside?
Whatever you need, you're clear.
Inside, where I need to be.
Alright, interval between you and the leader is 4.5. Number 131 is inside. The 131 car is looking for some payback. Looking to try to block your move. Clear all around.
Yep, I see it. I see the block.
Go, last lap. Outside, outside, you got one outside.
I got him.
That hard work you're putting in out there is paying off. Keep it up. Clear, clear. Number
I'm gonna
131,
get
left side, left
10th.
side. We're proud of you, buddy. Top 10. A top 10 will do just fine.
That's okay. It's not exactly what I wanted. I mean, look what the 115 ended up. But I will take it. Everything just bunched up on me. But yeah, I'll take it. No, it's not a bad race. Not a good race, but not a bad race. Not exactly what I wanted either. I'm determined to get at least one win in the Craftsman's Truck Series one day. Okay, so no new messages. I guess it's time to go to our last race of the episode. It's time to go to Old Spice. Let's qualify. You can see Tony Stewart won the Dodge Motorsports 300. There we go. Jimmy Johnson wins the Bash Supermarkets 200. The Subway Fresh Fit 500 is run by Jimmy Johnson as well. Okay. I will get a win in the Craftsman's Truck Series eventually. It's really hard work though. Especially now we're back on Veteran. But it's what I want. I want this series to be a fun series. I don't want to win every race. I want to have some fun, and I want it to be an enjoyable series for you guys too. And it's a series that's brought both JoesphGames 2 back to the way I want it to be, which is just a fun, relaxing series that I can bring out. Fun, relaxing games that are not Pokemon. Because Pokemon has a lot of stress and stuff like that, and I can't really deal with the stress of Pokemon like all the time, and I don't really want to deal with the stress of Pokemon all the time. I just want to. Sometimes I just want to sit back, relax, and play NASCAR. What's wrong with that? I mean, I guess I could bring you guys a bit more of a story-based game if you want it. I could bring something like this. I'll tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind bringing like Zelda to like a Zelda game to this channel, because I have a few that I wouldn't mind playing on this channel. I don't have Breath of the Wild because I don't have a Switch, but like, or the Wii U version. But like, I have a few games that you guys. I have a few Zelda games that I like. Like my favourite Zelda game of all time. Ocarina of Time's a really good game, but my favourite's Link to the Past. That's my favourite Zelda game of all time, and I wouldn't mind bringing it to the channel one day. Now, since this is a road course, I only get one lap of qualifying round here, so if I fluff it up, well, that's it, done.
Scoring this one, buddy. Go hard.
And I probably already fluffed it up, apparently. But it just looks like that way. But I feel like I'm going fast, but like, it doesn't feel like that. Although that corner is very slow. Because you do have to brake to almost nothing to actually go through it. And then that's sort of a NASCAR style bend with banking, and then this corner. Trying to stay out the grass.
All that matters is we're in the show.
24th. Not great, but I will take it. It's a bit harder on Veteran. I will give you that. It's a bit harder on Veteran, but it's more fun of a series, and you get to see more of the game, and it also lags my emulator because I'm not playing this on the PlayStation 2 because I don't have a PlayStation 2. Although I could get one, they're not that expensive these days. The Aaron's 312 was won by Dale Earnhardt Jr. So I could get a PlayStation 2, and this game's probably available on eBay somewhere. I probably could find it, so I guess maybe I could try that. To play this on an actual PS2 instead of an emulator, but I don't know. Here we go.
Be ready now. Green is coming. Green flag. Let's go.
Ten laps round this track, and you can already see the emulator is not handling being in the back of the pack.
3 wide.
I didn't even know I could go 3 wide here.
Don't stop now. Take this next guy down. Good zero contact that time. The car looks good.
Yeah, the car looks good, but like it's really hard to run fast around this course.
Watching now. 3 wide. Starting to make some enemies out there, buddy.
I know. I mean, I have a lot of enemies.
The 105 car. Put you down a spot.
Yeah, I see that.
Right side, right side. Just got into number 180.
There we go. Okay. I'm in the top 10. Because I speed up when everyone else is braking for corners, apparently.
Trying to block. Let the race come to you. Concentrate on those marks. Keep it together. You're doing fine.
There we go. I'm in the top 10.
On your right. Hold it steady out there. Okay, we're clear.
I was not... I got a bit loose. I got a bit loose. That's all it is. I got a bit loose. Got into some bad air and got a bit loose. It's a good simulation of what this game for PlayStation 2 graphics is, and PlayStation 2 you know, for PlayStation 2 feel and everything and graphics and everything. It's not a bad game. It's just, and it's not a bad simulation of how you play with this, you know, how you do a racing game on the PlayStation 2. So, it's not great, but, like, it's okay. I can work with this. I mean, I could probably try and get a better quality. If there's a new NASCAR game this year, I probably will get that, and we'll probably end up playing it on the channel, because I love NASCAR, and I feel like it would be a fun thing to do. So I might give it a try if there's a new NASCAR game this year. There might not be one. There wasn't. Was there one last year? Oh yeah, there was NASCAR Heat, and they might just like release a DLC pack for NASCAR Heat this year, and then just like update the drivers and everything. And that's probably them instead of like releasing an entirely new game. I should have broke a little more. Yeah, I should have broke a little more. Okay.
Be careful out there.
I am
Don't
not.
worry about him. Look for some payback real soon. He'll be looking to wreck you. All clear, bud.
So sure about this race. There we go. I lost ninth place, but like I lost 8th place, but I'm okay.
Still there.
Maybe I don't.
Hold on. He's still there.
Can I go another 5 laps?
Try and run a little bit cleaner. Must have done something to take him off. Seconds up. Alright, let's get after the next guy now.
Nah, probably not.
Down on fuel.
Yeah, there goes my fuel. It's time to make a pit stop. I need to speed up a little bit, you know, and we're not on the pit lane speed at the moment in time. Yeah, give me all that. There we go, now we're under pit lane speed. Give me all that fuel. Give me everything I need to get back on the racetrack and everything that we can do in order to try and maybe still win this race. Maybe. I don't know. Coming into the pit lane early might help out with that, though.
Let's fix as much damage as we can.
Good, good. I mean, the cars... Probably there are going to be slower cars coming onto pit lane in a minute. Don't jam up the gun with loose nuts. There we go. Okay. I was a little bit slow towards the end. Probably because of the loose snug nut. That's fine.
What's left? That was a halfway mark. Plenty of time to still get a good finish. Stay focused out there.
I'm still in 36th place, but I'm 1 lap down. And some people have not come into pit yet. And they will have to pit.
On your right. Oh, it's okay. Clear, all clear, whatever you need.
But, yeah, I'm okay. And now they're all coming in. So I can get my lap back. There we go. Got my lap back.
Let's go get another one. Going on your right.
And now,
Clear, all clear.
guess it's about...
Focus on your mark. Forget about that guy. Watch it. Cars on your left.
trying to see if I can get anywhere.
Both sides clear. The 107 car. Left side. Left side.
Wasn't the best way to get through, but like, I will take it. Coming down on the leaders in pit lane. The leaders coming out of pit lane as we're coming in, as we're coming around the corner now. So I don't know if where we fit in.
Big scrape that time with a 121 car. Don't be surprised if he gets in here. Car to your left.
26th. That's not great.
You're clear.
But then again, they were coming out of pit lane and they probably should have slowed down. I was trying to race though. I was trying to get back in this game.
What's right? Come on, bud. Take your spot and let her rip.
Pushing still.
All clear.
Can I draft with the 117 car here? No, he probably doesn't like me enough to draft with him.
Now on right side, right side. Number 191, made some contact. Come on, bud. Let's go get the next one now. Just 2 last laps.
Push.
Just let you know he's there. Let's protect those tires. Whatever you need,
And that's why I say if he's letting me know he's there.
Look on your left, bud.
2 laps to go, and I am not.
Still on target. The 130 car. Won't forget that one. Great pass, buddy. Clear all
Anywhere
around.
near the lead. But I'm doing okay. 20th is fine at this moment in time.
Left side, left side.
Still trying to find an actual line where I can get past these people without having to crash into them.
Right side, right side. That's just what I like to see. One more down. Good job, buddy. Just trying to race a little cleaner. White flag,
Yep.
last lap.
White flag in the air. I'm 17th. I'm 18th. Can I get 17th before we end this race?
Over your back bumper.
There we go.
The 192 car. Trying to block you. Car on your right.
I see that, but he's quite far ahead of me right now, so don't really mind him trying to block me.
Okay, we're clear. Hold your line and keep this going.
I mean, I'm better than halfway through the pack right now, which is good. 16th I will take at this moment in time. I really wish I'd actually not put the race back up to veteran, but like I want it to be more enjoyable. I want it to be more fun. I want this series to probably last longer than I want it to be. I want it
Number
to
192. It's going to make it hard for you to get around them. Play nice.
get good.
Guys on your right. Get back to the top half.
15th by a nose. I will take it.
Buddy, not much more I can
15th by a nose. Wow. Okay, so there you go. That is the end of today's racing. I will take 15th. And I may have angered a few people. Like this guy. I may have angered him too. I angered a lot of people today, but like that was not a bad race. Not a bad race. Depending on, like, from where I qualified, that was an okay race. I do have a message. Probably an angry driver.
Hey,
Yes.
what's going on, man? Now, I'm not sure what you did to get this guy so peeved, but he's got steam coming out of his ears. Now, I can hold him off for a little bit, but at some point, you're gonna need to talk to him. So, tell me, what do you want me to say? You want to apologize, or you just want to ignore the situation?
I will apologise. There we go. Anyway, so this is where I'm going to choose to end off today's episode. In the next episode, we will start off here. We will continue to be here at Old Spice. Then we'll go to... Where are we going? Lowe's. And Red Bull. And maybe if we have time, we might go to this race too. We'll see. That's at Meadow Creek. Maybe not. We might not have time for that one. But and definitely won't have time for Dover as well. But like we might be able to fit 2 or 3 races in. Anyway, until next time, I'm JoesphGames, and I'm out. If you enjoyed this, you can leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on VidMe, you can leave an upvote, you can follow the chat, and of course you can leave a comment over there as well. But until next time, I'll see you again.